Good morning, Valley Christian. I'm Noah Hansen, and welcome to your second episode of VCTV.
Hi, my name is Rick Pena, and I'm going to be doing your morning announcements, and you're going to like it. Lost and Found. Are you in cross country and or the band? Then I suggest you look into the Lost and Found in the nurse's room to see if you lost anything. Books. If you need to return a book, the last day to do it is on Friday, and you'll get a full refund. If you downloaded a book digitally, I'm afraid it's too late and you can't return it. Wilderness Challenge Surf. You guys got a meeting today at lunch in room B16. Basketball. If you're interested to join the team, there's going to be a meeting on Friday in room 12. And Wilderness Challenge Rock. You guys have a meeting on Monday in room B16. If you guys want to add or drop a class, please contact Miss Pfeiffer as soon as possible. The last day to add or drop a class is on Friday. And College Fair. If you're interested to join a college fair or just look at it, contact Miss Garcia in the counseling department or join collegefair.org to learn more about it.
Welcome, Valley Christian, to the first sports report week. Me and Kyle are going to be your reporters for the entire school year. So here's your report. Cross country, both boys and girls cross country got a victory over Mayfair this past week, and their next meet is Saturday at Rosemead Invitational. Girls tennis, they are 1-3 overall. They just won versus Ontario, and their next match is Friday versus Whittier Public School. And then girls volleyball, starting off the season right, 2-0. They just got a win versus Cal. Their next home game, I believe, is next Tuesday versus Cerritos. And then girls golf, 1-2 overall, and they just got a win versus Western. In a much anticipated game between crosstown rivals this past week, the Valley Christian Crusaders took on the Cerritos Dons in the Battle of Cerritos. And here are some highlights of that game this past week. After a quick stop on D, Valley opened up the scoring with a touchdown pass from Will Bryans to Kyle Westra. The Crusaders got the ball back quickly after a fumble recovery by Chandler Voss and eventually punched it in for another score on a 3-yard run by Kyle Westra. Check out the blocking on that one. After a Don touchdown, the Crusader offense was back at it again. This time, it was Jonathan Nicholson with a 50-yard touchdown run. After halftime, on a 3rd and long situation, quarterback Jack Struxma lobs one up for receiver Kent Running, and he comes down with an amazing one-handed catch. 2 plays later, Brian Koch capped off the drive with a 30-yard score via Jack Struxma. After that, Valley Christian's defense was unstoppable, stopping the Dons' double wing offense on numerous occasions. Finally, a couple of touchdown runs by Jonathan Nicholson and Quade Kiwana ended the scoring for the Crusaders. The final score of this one is 38-14 as the Crusaders beat the Dons for the second year in a row.
Thanks, Jack. I'm sure all of you know what day it is today. It is September 11th, and in honor of the 13-year anniversary of 9/11, we interviewed 3 teachers to tell us their experiences about 9/11 before, during, and after this tragic event.
When I think back to 9/11, I think all the way back to 1993. Maybe a lot of you are not aware of that, but that was the first major attempt on the World Trade Centers in New York City. So for 4 straight days, my brother and I took the Staten Island ferry into Manhattan, and the Staten Island ferry basically took you right to almost the doorstep of the World Trade Centers, probably like literally 4 or 5 blocks away. And I thought, as we were taking the ferry in, I remember saying to my brother, I said, can you imagine what would happen if those buildings actually fell down? And on the day of 9/11, thinking back to when I had that conversation with my brother, and thinking that the unreal actually did happen.
I had been a tour guide for many years, taking student groups up to the top of the World Trade Center. That was a highlight of people's trip, to go up there, stand all the way up the top, and look straight down 110 stories. And that was my connection. I had done that many times, students. And so the morning of, we had set our TV. Our TV is like our alarm. And the TV comes on. They're talking about a plane that's hit the World Trade Center. And I was immediately interested. I was shocked. Couldn't believe it. But I just figured, oh, it's got to be some random thing, that the pilot was drunk or whatever, I don't know. And so as we're watching, we see another plane that's hit the other tower. And now we know, okay, this is not an accident, this didn't just happen, this is an attack.
Imagine everything that you love, everybody that you love is inside of this impenetrable fortress. The walls have never been breached, nothing significantly bad has ever happened inside that fortress. And you live in this peace, this calm, this sense of safety. And then in one instance, one morning, something so horrific, something beyond anything that you could have even imagined happens inside those walls. And in the snap of a finger, 3,000 people are dead. That sense of security, that impenetrable fortress mindset, it's gone. It's just gone forever, forever. You will never, ever feel safe the way that you once did. And there may be long periods of time of calm and safety, but way down deep inside, subtly, there's this fear. And you learn how to live with it. And you learn how to function, how to breathe. But in the back of your mind, something that never existed now exists every single day. It could happen again. It could happen again today. It could happen again in 10 seconds from now. And learning to live in a world like that has been trying.
On behalf of the VCTV crew, thank you for watching and have an awesome day.